So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're going to take a quick look at Hero Prime's signature primary, the Scourge Prime. Now, since this is a primed weapon, the only way to get it is to assemble it from its primed parts, which you can either farm yourself by opening specific relics or by buying the parts from other players, but since relics are rotated in and out quite frequently, I will leave a link to the official Scourge Prime Wikipedia website so you can check it out and see which relics you want to go for. The Scourge Prime is a Mastery Rank 14 primary spear gun that does 80 corrosive damage per shot. However, there's also a small explosion that has a range of 1.7 meters, and this does 60 corrosive damage with 30% fall off. It is perfectly accurate with a fire rate of 2.67, 2.2 second reload, it has 10% crit chance, 2 times crit multi, and 30% status. Now, since this is a spear gun, it also has a secondary fire which allows you to throw it like a spear, and you can either do an uncharged throw which will do 200 damage or a fully charged throw which will do 300 damage, with both of these doing a bit of AoE as well. The most important thing here though is that whenever you throw the spear near enemies, they will get like a bullet attractor effect on their head, and any bullet that you fire in this bullet attractor will be redirected to the enemy's head. The spear doesn't last forever though, it will return to your hand after a few seconds, or if you want to retrieve it earlier, you can just run over it, which will pick it back up. Now, throwing the spear does primarily impact damage with some puncture and slash on the side as well, though the explosion from it is still pure corrosive. So when compared to the standard Scourge, it is basically an upgrade across the board. The status chance is the same, but the damage per shot, the crit chance, and the crit multiplier are all higher. Now, as far as the build is concerned, there are a few things you can do here, but I personally went with a pure status setup, where I'm running 3 dual stat mods, which are Rime rounds, Malignant Force, and Thermite rounds, so in the end I have Corrosive Viro and Heat, which is a very nice combination, and I run Galvanized Aptitude for the status and damage, Galvanized Chamber for a ton of multi-shot, Vigilante Armament for additional multi-shot, Serration for some genetic damage, and finally Speed Trigger for a ton of fire rate. I tried going for a hybrid setup here, but 10% crit chance is just not all that great, and I've even tried an internal bleeding setup with a secondary fire because it does do primarily impact, and it also force procs impact whenever you hit enemies with it, but the damage is just too low. The setup is still really good though. You can kind of feel the lack of crit against very high level enemies, but the combination of high multi-shot, high fire rate, good damage, AoE, and a ton of status is just really nice. You could even go harder on the AoE and equip the weapon with Primed Firestorm, and if you're gonna do that, take out Vigilante Armaments, though bear in mind that will require some Forma. Or if you really like the weapon and you're gonna put in an Arcane, whether that be Deadhead or Merciless, you could actually take out Serration and put Primed Firestorm there. I actually really like this weapon, though that may be partially due to the fact that with this build in particular, it kind of reminds me of the Phoenix Rod from Heretic, and I really liked the weapons in Heretic. It's just a really solid weapon, and that's not even talking about the secondary fire. The secondary fire is actually really good. An on-demand bullet attractor that sends all nearby bullets to the enemy's head? That is very cash money if you ask me. So I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. It is just a very nice weapon, so go ahead and pick it up. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed it and found it helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.